The Fraser River Discovery Center sits on the traditional territory of the Coast Salish peoples. Territory acknowledgement is one small part of reconciliation, so please take a moment to think about other ways that you can participate in reconciliation with Indigenous communities. Hello and welcome to FRDC at Home. My name is Danica and today we are continuing our series on sit spots. If you don't know what a sit spot is, I encourage you first to go to our website or YouTube channel and check out a video called Intro to Sit Spots. Then when you're all caught up, come on back to this video. So how's it been going at your sit spot? What kinds of things are you observing? Today, I observed that there were so many mosquitoes at my sit spot that I actually had to film in my backyard. Today we're going to be learning about phenology. It's an unusual word, so let's say it together. Phenology. Phenology. Phenology is the study of the timing of biological events and how they are influenced by seasonal changes in the climate. It's sometimes called nature's calendar. Think about a maple tree. In the spring, new leaves bud. In the summer, the leaves grow large. In the autumn, they fall off the tree. And in the winter, the branches are bare. Each of these changes is happening because of a seasonal change in the climate. The tree is responding to seasonal changes in temperature or amount of sunlight. Studying phenology is important because many plants or animals rely on things happening at certain times in the year. Take hummingbirds, for example. The hummingbirds that live here with us in the Vancouver area migrate as far south as Mexico during the winter months and then fly back up north to BC during the summer. That's a long journey, thousands of kilometers. You can imagine they're very hungry at the end of their trip and they need lots of flowers full of nectar to be in bloom when they arrive here. For a long time, this wasn't an issue. The days got longer and warmer at the end of the winter in Mexico. The hummingbirds knew it was time to fly north to BC, and just as they were arriving here, the flowers were starting to bloom, so they had plenty to eat. But as our climate changes because of global warming, things aren't happening at the same time that they used to. Our winters are warmer here in BC, and the flowers bloom earlier every year. The hummingbirds that migrate up from Mexico are arriving after a lot of the flowers have already bloomed and died, and there's much less food for them after their long trip. Phenology is more important than ever to study. To help us study phenology, we're going to make a phenology wheel, which is a circular journal used to record phenological observations. In a phenology wheel, you can record all kinds of different observations and information, like temperature, the phase of the moon, something you saw. You can also record different lengths of time, like a month, a season, or a whole year. Let's look at some examples. In this phenology wheel, they have recorded something they observed and a holiday that happened in every month of a year. This phenology wheel shows us every day in March of 2019. They have recorded the date, the high temperature, and the weather, and the phase of the moon, as well as a quote from Dickens. Here's another phenology wheel showing us the life cycle of an oak tree during the 4 seasons of the year. And finally, this wheel records the growth of a pumpkin seed, recording what the seed looked like each day, when they watered it, and the phase of the moon. Phenology wheels are so versatile and easy to use. Start with a big circle on your paper, decide how you want to divide your circle, days, months, or seasons, and then draw smaller concentric circles inside for every type of information you want to record. You can draw it by hand, or you can use the phenology templates I provided for you in the notes of this video. You'll also find a guide to standard weather symbols. You can draw, paint, write, or even embroider your phenology wheel. It's up to you. If you're not sure where to start, I would suggest a simple monthly or seasonal phenology wheel, recording something you observe and perhaps the average temperature. If you're returning to your sit spot for many years, a phenology wheel is a great way to compare years quickly to see how your sit spot is being affected by climate change. And best of all, phenology wheels are beautiful. The circle reminds us that nature is cyclical and helps us to see patterns and connections. Thanks for joining me today. Check out our website and social media for more Fraser River Discovery Center at home and other upcoming programs. This will be our last sit spot video for a while, but if you'd like to see more or have a suggestion for a future video, please email us. You'll find our email in the video notes. In the meantime, go to your sit spot as often as you can and don't forget to write down, that's right, the date and the weather. Bye!